Hey everyone, welcome back to Stocks Telegraph, your go-to spot for the latest stock insights and market updates. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, feel free to share this video with any friends who are as passionate about the stock market as you are. All right, let's get into today's breakdown. We're talking about a company that's been catching a lot of attention in the Bitcoin mining world, CleanSpark, Incorporated, ticker symbol CLSK. If you're into high-growth stocks with a sustainable twist, this one could be a real gem for your watch list in 2025. So let's dive in and see what's making CleanSpark such an interesting pick. Now, before we get into the numbers, let me give you a quick rundown on CleanSpark, especially if you're not familiar with the company. CleanSpark is a major player in the Bitcoin mining industry, but they're not just about mining coins, they're all about doing it sustainably. They run a series of Bitcoin mining facilities across the US, and unlike some of their competitors, they focus on using renewable energy to power their operations. It's an exciting fusion of cutting-edge crypto tech and environmental responsibility, which really sets them apart. So let's talk about the stock price and what analysts are saying. Right now, CleanSpark stock is trading at about $10.97. But here's the kicker. Analysts are pretty bullish about the future of this stock. The average target price for CLSK is around $23.88, which suggests a potential upside of 145%. Yeah, you heard that right, 145%. So there's definitely some strong growth potential here. In fact, the stock's been performing pretty well lately. Over the past year, CleanSpark has seen a nearly 37% increase in its stock price. And just in the past month, it's gained over 12%. Not bad, right? For a company in such a volatile sector like Bitcoin, that's some impressive momentum. And if we look at the longer-term picture, CleanSpark is still around 55% away from its 52-week high. So even with some ups and downs, there's plenty of room for growth. Now let's talk about what's really driving this growth: CleanSpark's operational performance. Their earnings per share growth is phenomenal. They've seen a huge 177.93% increase this year alone, and they're expected to see an additional 28.92% growth next year. That's the kind of performance investors love to see. And here's another key point. CleanSpark has a really solid balance sheet. They're keeping things lean with a low debt-to-equity ratio of just 0.04. This means they're not taking on a ton of debt to fuel their growth, which is a good sign of stability, especially in a market as volatile as Bitcoin mining. If you're someone who keeps an eye on technicals, here's something interesting. CleanSpark is currently just 2.91% away from its 20-day simple moving average. For all the chart watchers out there, that indicates it's performing pretty much in line with its recent trends, which could be a good sign for short-term momentum. Now let's get into some of the big recent moves that have analysts so excited about CleanSpark. Just a few weeks ago, on January 6th, CleanSpark announced that they increased their Bitcoin reserve to 7,025 BTC. And in December, they sold part of their holdings, 12.65 BTC, for $12.3 million. That's not just mining. They're actively managing their assets, which shows they're thinking long-term and not just riding the waves of the market. Speaking of their Bitcoin holdings, CleanSpark's Bitcoin treasury is growing rapidly. They've surpassed 10,000 BTC, which is up a massive 236% year over year. This is a key part of their strategy to build a solid foundation for future growth. And don't just take my word for it. Analysts are all over this stock. Mike Colonnese from H.C. Wainwright recently reiterated a strong buy rating on CleanSpark and set a price target of $27. He's really bullish on the company's growth prospects, especially in rural areas where they're expanding operations and tapping into cheaper, renewable energy sources. Colonnese also pointed to the management team's strong track record as a major factor in the company's success. But hold up, no investment is without its risks, and CleanSpark is no exception. Since they're a Bitcoin mining company, their fortunes are directly tied to the price of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin keeps climbing, CleanSpark could keep climbing along with it. But if Bitcoin takes a nosedive, you could see some volatility in CleanSpark's stock price. So if you're thinking of investing, make sure you're comfortable with the inherent risks of the crypto space. Now let's talk a little more about CleanSpark's growth plans. The company's operating hash rate exceeded 37.5 exahashes per second and they're targeting 50 exahash per second by the first half of 2025. More hash rate means more efficiency and more Bitcoin mined, which is crucial for maintaining growth as the industry gets more competitive. So, where does that leave us with CleanSpark as an investment? Well, with its solid fundamentals, commitment to sustainability, and impressive operational performance, it's definitely a stock worth watching in 2025. It's a high-risk, high-reward play, but if you're into Bitcoin mining and looking for a company with a long-term growth strategy, CleanSpark could be a great addition to your portfolio. And that wraps up today's breakdown. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from Stocks Telegraph. We've got more stock analysis, market trends, and all the info you need to make smarter investment decisions. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about CleanSpark? Is it a stock you'd consider investing in? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And of course, share this video with anyone you think would find it useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.